Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday. Just wanted to check in. I didn't have class today. I canceled it because of the rain and then it started raining. But anyways, I was just thinking, I just I just did my yoga. That's what I did. I'm like, what the heck did I just do? It was my 20th day of yoga in a row, or maybe 21. I forget because I did it the Sunday before Sunday I started. Anyways, so I just did my yoga. I snuck in some yoga, right? And as I was stretching, I could feel a lot of relief in here, in my upper thighs, right? In my thighs. And it got me thinking back to a post I did, I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago about knee pain, right? Who has knee pain? Anybody out there got knee pain? And I'm talking, maybe from an old injury, anything really, honestly. Do you have an injury? Do you just have like achy knees? Do you have sharp shooting pains? Do you have just that cracking and it's hard to get up and down? Like, do you have knee pain? I want to know. I used to have knee pain. Okay, so the post I made a few weeks ago, it was about that I had this knee pain, that I had it forever, right? In both knees, right in the middle, right here. And the reason I had this knee pain, I had an old injury that I had some scar tissue. I had nothing really ever diagnosed in there, thankfully, but I had to get cortisone injections. It sucked. Those needles, they're huge, and they were painful, but they helped for a while, but they just was always like, it was just a quick fix, just for a couple months. My other knee, it was due to an old fracture that I never knew that I had until an MRI showed it later that I had a fracture, and it never healed correctly. Not that you could do much with a fracture, but maybe they could have helped me like put it in place. And what happened, I was running, right? I knew exactly what it was. I was running one day and I fell like yard sale when I was running and on the street. It was so embarrassing. Cars like stopped by and were like, do you need help? And I was like, nope. As I like limped home, my house was like right down the way. But anyways, so I have two injuries. I had two injuries in my knees, and it used to really cause me a lot of pain when I worked out. And there were certain things that I wouldn't do, or I would, avoid doing, or I'd have to modify or not use as heavy weights. And what happened was, as I started to do more and I would modify, it was, more like a move like this, like that used to cause me a lot of pain, right? Until I learned proper form, until I built up strength in my legs, and then that took away the stress on the knees, okay? So something I want to show you, and not to be afraid to do those exercises. You just need to learn proper form. And for a long time, when I was, hey Janet, good to see you. When I would work out, sometimes it would be without weight until I built up more strength, until I didn't feel that pain. So, something's popping up at me, low battery. Anyways, so what I would do is I learned form, okay? Like I said, and I would do less weight, or even if one knee, usually my right one hurt less. If I was doing this side, I would do less weight, right? So I'm gonna show you, because I was just thinking too, today was my class, and this is what I teach. A lot of people in my class, a lot of women go to my class, only women. Men can come too, but a lot of women deal with knee pain, okay? So I wanna show you what I teach them about form, because this is like key. And all right, I'm not a medical doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, but I was taught this by a physical therapist, because I used to have to go to physical therapy, and I just learned proper form in, just through years of working out, okay? So I am not a fitness expert. I don't have a degree in exercise science or anything, but hey, maybe this will work for you. This has helped people in my group, so I'm just here to help, all right? So form, I'm gonna show you on the side. So one of the things with form is you always want your knees behind your toes. So the way I teach people to do this and to keep the weight into your heels, I'm sure you guys have all heard that, right? And you're like, how the hell do I get the weight into my heels? I'm gonna show you, and I want you to try it. So I'm doing this barefoot so that you can see my toes, because this is how I started, okay? So when I squat down, you can even lift up your toes a little bit. When you lift up your toes as you squat, the weight is instantly gonna be pushed back into your heels. And then when you stand up, I want you to push your heels into the ground. Literally push your heels into the ground as you stand up. And you should be able to feel the work all back here. So it takes it away from the front. So even like right now, stand up straight, shoulders back, chest out, chest is proud, right? Be proud that you're trying to fix something. Be proud that you're trying to do something great for yourself. All right, chest is proud. Lift up your toes. You'll probably immediately feel the weight go back a little bit like this, right? So as you go down, so practice it. You can practice this without weights. You can do this when if you have problems like going from a seated to a standing position. I used to have problems with that. Up and down stairs used to be painful for me. This is what I would do. I would practice when I would sit down, I would have my toes up, all right? Just slightly. And then when I stand up, I push my heels into the ground. Push your heels into the ground, and you should immediately feel a difference in the muscles that you're using in your legs, in the front and the backs of your legs, quads and hamstrings. But you can actually feel it really a lot in your butt. So this is gonna help, you know, same thing here, obviously same way. You're just doing a squat. Or same thing, I just showed you a squat. Lunge, same thing, right? So we're here, all right? When you stand up from this lunge, this front heel right here, I want you to push that heel into the ground. Push. You should be able to feel the weight all behind your legs and nothing in your knee, okay? No knee pain. So you're here. Now take right here, this heel, this is the working heel, the working leg. Push the weight into the ground. Literally push into your heel to lift you up like this. No pain, literally. So try it. I would love some feedback if that helped you. So again, toes up just slightly until you can get that feeling. It's just a way you're kind of like overdoing it a little bit just to help you learn how to get that weight back into your heels. Because literally, like when people started telling me that, I'm like, weight into my heels, I don't know, I just like stand here, it's just like, this is, you know, how I am. But if you just pick up your toes a little, it's gonna shift it back a little bit, help you get better posture. Remember, roll your shoulders back. It actually feels good. It's like a little massage, right? Shoulders back, chest is proud, and then you go up and down. And now when I'm here, now I'm ready to go back up. Again, push your heels into the ground and squeeze. And then give that little booty a squeeze, a little extra booty squeeze right there. That's the bonus, all right? So try it. Toes up, just slightly. Not so much that you like falling back like this. Just slightly pick them up. Try it, not even when you're exercising, just try it in everyday life and see if it helps you. I would love to know. So yeah, reach back out, comment on my post. Let me know if you felt a difference in your knees, if you felt that you had less knee pain or no knee pain. Because I still feel it in my right knee. Every once in a while I'll do something, I can feel it, but it's certainly not as bad, and I certainly do not require cortisone injections anymore, thankfully. But this helps. This will help you. This is going to help you be able to do some of those exercises to build up those muscles in your legs. And that's going to help, you know, just building up that muscle is going to help the muscles all around your kneecap, okay? So this, don't get me wrong, if you have a tear, you have something major, you need surgery, you know, sorry. I'm so sorry. I never want to be in your shoes, and I can sympathize with the pain, but, you know, and I wish you a speedy recovery. But try this if you have, I used to call them cranky knees, because that's what they were, and they sucked up and down the stairs. Like I said, up and down from chairs, from the couch. I would get pain all the time, but I didn't let it stop me. I wasn't going to let a little knee that just, you know, I didn't really have any diagnosis. So I said, screw this. I don't want to end up having to have surgery. I wanted to be proactive. So I wanted to fix it before, see if anything I could do on my own. And I did do physical therapy, but I wanted to see if there was something I could do before I needed surgery someday. And so here I am. I'm able to lift really heavy weights, and I can run, I can, you know, do everything that I want to do without pain. And that's amazing, right? And that's what I wish for all of you. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope this helped. Let me know. I'd love you to, you know, I'd love you to comment, like I said, and let me know if this helped you. And that's it. Have a great day. Happy Saturday. Have a great weekend, guys. Peace.